Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Will and welcome to my channel where I discuss all these credit card rewards, a little bit of travel, personal finance. So be sure to hit that little red subscribe button for more videos like this. And in today's video, I want to give you guys a little rundown on all the tools and services that I use and when I'm playing this whole credit card rewards travel game. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, the first one that I want to discuss is Award Wallet. So this is essentially a service that accumulates all your points across all your accounts into one place. So your credit card points, hotel points, airline points, all of that can be put into this one service, one website. Now, I have it up here on my screen right now, and as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you'll see I have my Amex points, my Chase points for both my personal and business accounts. And there's a little bit of additional information as well. So under the Amex category, you'll see that I have my FICO score as well as the dining credit for my gold card. And it'll tell me how much of that dining credit that I have left, as well as how many days before it expires for the month. And same thing with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. It'll tell me how much I have left on that $300 annual travel credit. So as you see, I have $0 right now. I think those additional little information, the FICO score, as well as the credits, how much you have left, I believe that's part of the premium service, which is $30 a year. I don't think you get that with the free service. Now, I'm looking at this for the first time. At least I'm looking at this one little link on my dashboard here, and it says that I have a referral link and I can give 10 people free upgrades for first-time users. So I'm going to include that in the description below. I honestly don't know if I get anything if you use my referral link or my coupon codes. So like I said, this is just a complete unbiased opinion on the service, guys. I don't know if I get anything if I'm giving you, this referral link, but I do like it and I do recommend it to people. Going down, you'll see I have my airlines. I don't really keep track of my airline points because it's usually kind of minuscule. I'm not really too worried about it. You can add manual things like gift cards. And that's what you see here, guys. I had 2 gift cards that I got from my gold card travel credit. So you'll see that there. Under hotels, you'll see that I have my Hilton and my Marriott. Under Marriott, you'll see that I have my free anniversary night that I still have to use. And I have about 8 months before that expires. So it tells you, it pulls all the information from the Marriott website. Hilton, I also have a free night, but Hilton is a little bit weird. With Hilton, like if you want to update your points, you had to manually log into your Hilton account before Award Wallet pulls in that information. So I guess it's just not pulling in everything like it does with some of these other credit cards, but it is what it is. So there's one other feature of Award Wallet, which is still kind of new to me, to be honest. It's actually a couple of them. So the first one is the credit card spent analysis. And what this does is that it pulls your transactions and see if you're using the correct card to really maximize the amount of points that you should be getting. So looking at mine, you'll see that I just made my tax payment a couple months ago, and I used my Freedom Unlimited card. So I got 1.5x back. And you see I could have used a 2x card. If I click that, it'll tell me which cards I could have used to get more points. I could have used a Blue Business Plus card, which is a card that I want to get. I'm just waiting for some type of sign-up bonus to come along. Right now, I think it's still at 0. So I'm still waiting to get that card. But I could have used, again, Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Ink Business Unlimited. The Capital One Ventures Reward card would also give me 2x back. So it kind of gives you a little bit of information on that, which is pretty interesting. So if you want to go through there and see if you're utilizing the credit cards and maximize your points, go for it. Another little service that they have is the merchant lookup tool. And this is, if you just want to type in a merchant that you're thinking about, shopping at, well, when you do that, it'll look it up for you and it'll tell you which category it belongs to and which cards you can use to maximize your points. So still also pretty cool. So if there's some like maybe smaller or some service or a store that you might shop at that you're not sure where it falls in, you can see where it will fall in here on this website. That's pretty cool. I never actually used this. First time I've seen these tools here. They have a reverse merchant lookup tool. So this looks like it'll just, okay, so yeah, you just put in which card you want to use and what category you want to get. It'll list out all of the categories, all the restaurants that fall under dining, or maybe shipping. Yeah, so it's a lot. So that's the reverse tool there. So that is the Award Wallet, guys. Great little tool just to keep and maintain your points, keep track of them and whatnot. It's especially good if you have hotel points, because I think it's done with a premium service as well. But with hotel points, if you don't use or accumulate points within a certain time frame, you will lose those points. So this Award Wallet will let you know when those points are about to expire, so you can make sure that you either use those points or accumulate those points somehow before they expire. So Award Wallet, guys, good feature. Again, I'll leave all the information, the referral link, and the coupon codes down in the description below. So feel free to take advantage of that. So the next service I want to discuss is Scott's Cheap Flights. So the Scott's Cheap Flights is an email subscription service on when they notify you of any flight deals. So I've been using this for a couple years now, and it's pretty straightforward. You just sign up. They have both a free and premium service. The free service, they'll give you like an email of a deal maybe once every day, every other day. With the premium service, you'll get quite a few, probably maybe sometimes one a day, but anywhere up to like 5 a day. So they'll give you all of the all the flight deals that they find. Now this year I've booked vacation for 2 trips. I plan on booking the third one pretty soon. So I'm going to Hawaii in August, Tokyo next March, and Cancun in November, December. So Hawaii and Tokyo are already booked. I still got to book the Cancun trip. And I booked the 2 flights using Scott's Cheap Flights, so they're notifications. So looking here at my emails, I got the Hawaii email back in March. And just looking at the email, you see that it will give you the destination and all the cities that you can fly out from. Now, I would say the flights or these cities aren't all inclusive. There are probably some missing out on here. Like I'm flying to Maui, and you see there's no Atlanta there, but Atlanta was still part of the deal. So you'll see Atlanta down here below, right there. So Atlanta, there was a deal for all the islands as well. They just didn't include it here. But yeah, if you just look at the email, it'll tell you, when the flights are typically available, what the normal price is, the airlines that are involved, and how long they think these flight deals will last. So this is how I booked both of my flights to Hawaii and Tokyo. And here's the email I got for Tokyo just a couple weeks ago. You'll see it was Tokyo for $556. And those normal prices are pretty accurate. It's about usually $1,100 to $1,200 to fly from Atlanta to Tokyo. And one thing to know about Scott's, the flight deals, they're usually for like basic economy tickets. So these tickets, aren't refundable. You can't choose your seat. But sometimes, depending on the airline, you can upgrade your seat for like additional $50 to $100. And you'll be able to, have a refundable ticket or be able to choose your seats. So even then, it's still a good deal if you had to pay $100 more. I think that's what we actually did for Hawaii. So we actually got the tickets even cheaper than what Scott said. And then we just went ahead and upgraded the tickets so that we could choose our seats and sit together. So Scott's Cheap Flights, guys. They tell you that you should use, so they say kayak search, but they usually tell you to use like Google Flights. So let me pull up Google Flights real quick. So let's just stick with Tokyo for our theme for this video. So here's Google Flights. Very easy and great flight search tool. So I have the destination. And then when I go to my calendar, this is what makes Google Flights so good to me. You can click down here and say how many days that you may want to, visit for. So we'll just say 7 days. And then when you're actually like scanning through the calendar, you can see the prices just automatically populate the lowest price. So you can just keep scanning through the months and you see all the prices. You see how expensive it is, $1,484, $1,200. That's pretty cheap. $762, $765. That's still a pretty good deal for Tokyo out of Atlanta. Not quite as good as we got, but still good. That's just still pretty cheap right now. That's Google Flights. I wasn't really meaning to go over Google Flights. It wasn't really originally part of this video, but here we are. So going back to Scott's Cheap Flights, guys. If you go to their website, you can actually set up the departure airports that you want to get notifications for. I I would say I'm not sure how well this actually works because I feel like I get emails and notifications no matter which airports are involved. Like there'll be sometimes there's no airline or airports near me that have flight deals, but I still get the notifications. So I mean, that's still good to know. Now, if you're someone that flies out of LA, New York, Chicago, Dallas, you'll get a lot of flight deals. Just from looking, that's usually where all the flight deals are. Seattle's another big one as well. Now, when you get these flight deals, how should you take advantage of it? There are a couple ways. You can just pay straight cash, and that's what we did for Hawaii. But you can also use points, especially Chase Sapphire Rewards card. You know, you get the 1.5x back on these deals if you can find them on the Chase Travel Portal, and oftentimes you can. So for the Tokyo trip, that's what we did. We were able to find these same flights on the Chase Travel Portal and use our points for it. So let's see, we paid again like $550. So let me do the math for both me and my wife. So $1,100, and then we got 0.15 cents. So we cost us 73,000 points to fly economy from Atlanta to Tokyo, which is a great deal. And I'll show you that later, how good of a deal it is. But a good option. That's why I like Chase Ultimate Reward points a little bit better than Amex points. So a little bit, in my opinion, more flexible if you're someone who doesn't necessarily have a time frame of when they want to travel or where they want to go. They just know they want to travel within the next 6 months. So they're probably looking out for deals. Scott's Cheap Flights is a great way to do that. Just pay attention to notification, have the points or cash ready. You'll really be able to take advantage of these. All right, guys, so moving on to the next service. It's AwardHacker.com. And this is a free service to use. And what it is, it'll allow you to see how many points it takes to get from point A to point B and which airlines it is best to take. So we're going to stick with our Japan theme, and you can see the first result we get is ANA, and it will cost us 55,000 points to fly round trip. And we can it'll just be one stop. It's on the Star Alliance. We can transfer points to ANA from membership reward, Amex membership rewards, or we can do SPG. But SPG is no longer, so they haven't updated the site yet, so I'll just kind of ignore that. But if you click on that, and you'll see this is how you'll search for the tickets. You can either go to ANA's website, which is pretty easy to use for rewards travel, or you can just give them a call. You can also look on flights on Air Canada or United Airlines. And then, oops, I didn't click that. Let's see, it'll tell you where to transfer miles from. Again, Amex on a 1-to-1, SPG 1-to-1.25, RIP SPG, you will be missed. I can click that. And then it will show you the routes that you can take, which could be kind of important to know for certain reasons, but it will show you the routes. So that is AwardHacker. Once you find a flight that you want to use, it's just a matter of, it's always different to book rewards travel with different airlines, different alliances. So it's always kind of hit or miss, but this is always pretty accurate. Now I am going to go ahead and look at ANA right now. And I've already done the search, as you can see. So it will cost 55,000 miles. And I'm looking at September of this year. You don't typically want to look too far out when it comes to rewards travel. So I'm looking at September, 55,000 miles, and a pretty straightforward flight, Atlanta to DC, DC to Tokyo. And as you can see at the bottom here, it's 55,000 miles, but I'll still have to pay $270 in taxes. I mean, that's another good thing I like about Chase Ultimate Rewards. You don't have to worry about that. So $270 is, we'll just say 27,000 points if you look at it at a 1 cent per point value. So 55,000 plus 27,000 is 82,000 points that you have to use for one person to fly a round trip from Atlanta to Tokyo, where I was spending 73,000 points for both my wife and I. I mean, that's just the power of Chase Ultimate Rewards in combination with Scott's, and I just very, very much recommend it. Finally, guys, if you're trying to book hotels, the only thing I can say is just use kayak.com. It searches all of the online travel agencies and gives you the best price, best rates. So that's what I use for hotels. It's just kind of a grind when it comes to hotels, and that's what I'm going through right now to book my hotels for Japan. Also, check out Chase Travel Portal for hotels. If you have a Chase Sapphire Reserve card, you may get a better redemption rate if you book your hotel using your points on Chase Travel Portal as opposed to transferring your points to the hotel. So typically, like if you try to transfer your points to, say, Marriott, you will probably use less points if you were to just book that hotel on the Chase Travel Portal. So that's just a little tip for you guys. I would say the only time I would transfer points out to a hotel is probably to the Hyatt. That typically has the best redemption rate. All right, guys, so those are all of the services that I take advantage of when I'm trying to travel. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Are there any other services that you may use that I didn't mention? If so, leave a comment below. I would love to hear about it, read about it. So share with the whole community. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to smash that like button, share with friends, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.